You have to have some leverage of competency.
The sad part is I have no swag, dog.
We are back with Louisville's finest, Georgia's finest, Jamari Thrash, Louisville Cardinals, 6'1", 185, redshirt junior. A guy you've been talking about off camera for a couple of weeks now, someone who's really piqued your interest during this process. What is it about Jamari Thrash, other than having one of the best names in this entire class? What is it about this receiver that has piqued your interest to the point where it has been piqued?
I was at his pro day in Louisville. I saw some good things. Played at Georgia State first. But the way and how he runs his route, some people are going to try to put him in the slot because they say, oh, he's too thin. I don't know if he's 6'1". He might be about 5'11". And when we were talking, I said, oh, let me get on my tippy toes a little bit.
Well, once he's got the cleats and the helmet on, he's at least 6'1".
Yeah, I mean, I was only 5'10" with cleats and a helmet on. So played at Georgia State 4 years. 2023 second team All ACC. Led the team in 858 yards. First team All Sun Belt Conference at Georgia State in 2022. Two-time leader in receptions at Georgia State. Best games, Indiana, Duke, Georgia Tech. Worst games, Florida State, Miami, and NC State. That also had to do with because the D linemen were getting after the quarterback. Quarterback was running for his life at times off the mark. Where he does his work, 90% out wide, 982 yards. Only just 10%, 115 snaps in the slot. 49 games played, 167 receiving receptions, 2,610 receiving yards, 18 touchdowns, 8 drops in 2023, 17 total drops overall in his collegiate career, 41 first downs, and in 2023, 115 total first down in his collegiate career. What I have in just highlighted, starred, very smart. Very, very, very smart. He ran a ton of routes at Georgia State. Ran everything on a route tree. Goes to Louisville. I thought Louisville did him a disservice. When I look at the film between the two, at Georgia State, he ran every route. Every route. He gets to Louisville, he ran over, a hitch, a screen, and a stick, and a seam. But when he was at Georgia State, his route tree was vastly different. And when I talked to some people about him, I said, go look at his workload at Georgia State. That lets you know what kind of player he is. There are two different offenses. Yes, he's playing lesser talent, but he's going through with the lesser talent. He's going through every route on the route tree. Pro day was explosive. When I was at his pro day, they had him run a little jerk route. A jerk route is when you run here, settle your feet, and then go the opposite way. Runs, settles his feet, goes the opposite way. And I believe he actually came out faster once he restarted than he did when he started. And he said he can run. Fluid, sinking his hips well, caught the ball. He was smooth, adjusted to some of the bad throws, adjusted to some of the good throws. Someone had him run what they call a strike route, where he condensed formation, goes outside, indicator step, crosses over, kind of in the end zone. They called it a strike route. I thought he killed it. I thought he did an excellent job.
That's interesting, transferring to a bigger school. When you think of transfers going from a Georgia State to a Louisville, you automatically assume better coaching.
Oh, hold the phone.
Go ahead.
I'm big on, changing up my gear, man, but we can keep this on camera. I gotta show you. You're gonna love this one.
Oh.
Love me some Ken Griffey, though.
Who doesn't?
He's a heck of a. You like that, huh?
Love it. Yeah, he's got the turn ahead the clock uniform on in that as well.
You like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
I thought you were going to tell me how dare I insult the Georgia State coaching staff, but no. I
No.
think the natural assumption is when a guy transfers to a higher level of competition, they will be put in better situations. So it's interesting to hear you say they didn't have him running routes that necessarily showed him in his brightest light.
I mean, I'm just nitpicking. I just compared to his workload at Georgia State, I thought he was a lot better. They did a better job of showing all the different variations of routes that he's capable of running. Where Louisville, that offense just is a slightly different. It is. He still was the go-to guy, but I believe he was allowed at Georgia State to really show the detailedness that he was able to run the route. I'm not always happy at the throw, but I can tell you I'm happy with the route. And let's jump right into it. Down here at the bottom, does a great job of using his speed. Watch how he uses speed, but also just stops. Look at this. Digging. Still waiting all day on the ball. Come on, man. Corner is so concerned. Look, the corner opens up. He stops. What I love comes back downhill. Ball is uncatchable. Come on, quarterback. Condensed formation.
What was the tight end doing?
Tight end was running in place. I put that specifically for you because I wanted you to see that. I ain't seen that in a long time. Look, that's that old school right there.
That's how the Dolphins play. Like that's a flag in my book. Where I come from, that's a flag.
He's moving.
He's not set at all.
Well, it's an underneath route, but he does a great job adjusting. Then he also adjusts great to the ball. But he's supposed to go underneath, not over top, but he can't wait. So he understands the timing. He knows I got to get there. And that also confuses. It's a great route concept. You got the flat, basic. So this is basic. I don't know what they call it, but it'd be basic, Z under, halfback flat. Goes underneath. Somebody doesn't trail. Look at the corner, realizes it. Does a great job adjusting the ball, throttles down, drops his weight. But you know what he does? He gets forward. Look at that.
I can't imagine how much easier this would have been without having to dodge most of his. We've yelled at a lot of refs this year. Get his teammates out of the way.
His ref steps out of the way. Look.
He's the only one. The crosser he's got to dodge. The tight end he's got to dodge.
Uses speed, stop, bang. And he does open up a gate a little bit. But you can when you get that much speed.
Yeah.
And you know where the defender is. Look at this. Run after the catch. Look at this. Ew, ew, ew. Damn referee almost got him. He's the referee. He's hawking the referee. Look, get out the way. Let's look at this throw. Going across, steps up. Look. Ooh, he gets that false. When I talk about false step for the DB, you could tell a DB. This is when I know a DB said, I hope he doesn't throw it. Because DB tries to undercut and then knocks his guy out. Linebacker. Look at linebacker. Linebacker done cussed at him, too. I know he did. Called him all kind of names. Inside technique. Still keeps the integrity of the route. Throws up to Randy. I don't know what this corner is looking at. Ain't no play action going on. So I don't know why he's jumping. Oh, I see why.
Yeah, the running back or whoever came in motion.
No, he's gonna throw he's gonna throw it to the flat.
Right.
Oh, that's a great job. Steps up in the pocket, throws it.
He was calling for the ball when it was already in the air.
Look at this spray release. I love this release. Bang. I don't know what this corner is looking at, but this corner is tripping. Look at this corner. shuffling his feet, ain't doing that. This corner, you done got beat already several times. Look, you know you can't catch him. He gonna try.
It's a good effort.
It was good effort. Hold on, look at that running back. Even the running back's doing it. You see that? He's
Yeah,
standing.
I can't stand it.
So he's down at the bottom, spray release. Ooh, you see, it's so subtle. Gives him, see, this is what I was saying. Keep it, go attack, little hesitation.
Keep pushing.
Keeps pushing him. I just got to be honest. This is a hell of a route right here. This is a smart route. Zone coverage. Goes behind. You see the guy's trying to hit him. Goes behind, settles his feet, but still, he settles his feet to be square, but he doesn't stop and makes a good adjustment. Routed this young man up. Let me tell you something right here. Goes square. Look at him. Use his hands. Get out the way. Head nod. Look at the quarterback. Because what's the corner going to do foolishly? He's going to look at the quarterback. As soon as he looks at the quarterback, you see the corner knows that he's in trouble, so the corner tries to grab him. He's hoping. I hope he didn't see him. Yep, he saw it. Look at this route. They're doubling him. Dropping back. Grows. What I love about this, he understands where he is on the field. Protects the throw. Let's not have 1 foot in and 1 foot on the field because that's not a catch. Slides. It's a great, smart play. Look at that. Look at that. You don't see that very often by young kids.
Right.
That's a veteran route. Lowers his weight. He got out of his framework a little bit. Didn't like that. But he stops well. That wasn't a spray release. I got my notes next. But look how much he's able to stop so much, and he gets the cornerback running to where he stops, puts his foot down. But look how long it took the corner he stopped on the 35. Look where the corner goes almost 3 yards to get back.
He seems to have like an elite, for his age, understanding of where to get open on the field, how to make himself open.
He does. I put this play on here because he's in the slot, number 3. Tacks the guy, goes inside. Look, still hand fighting. Uses at the top of the route, uses his hands, crosses him over. The corner could do the only thing that he's possibly could do. Let's play to our strength, we think. And so let's stop the guy from catching the route. Look at him. He knows he beat him. 2-man. He is stopping on dimes. Stop.
Probably could have done more with that, too, if the ball was anywhere near him when it was thrown. Ah, boy.
Yeah, let me rewind now. Look, just a little old walk in the park. Bam. What were some of your pressures walking away?
For me, it's like, I know he's going to see a lot of zone. That's just how NFL defenses are these days. And for me, he's getting open quickly. He's making himself available for the quarterback as soon as possible. Even that Notre Dame game, which is better competition than what his team is, he's getting open quickly. He knows his offensive line. Even the touchdown in the end zone, Plummer was running for his life, and he didn't quit on his route. He didn't go, oh, this is a sack, let me just give up. No, he kept fighting, got open, and once Plummer escaped, got the touchdown. So I think that's what's going to help him instantly is, hey, let me just go 3-4 yards down the field, find that soft spot, and get the ball in my hands. Let's keep moving these chains.
Yeah, I think he's a fantastic route runner. I love what you see on film, what he presents on film. If you want to know what kind of player he is, go to his tape at Georgia State first. Then go to his tape at Louisville, and then you'll see he's gotten better each and every year. That's what I love to see with these receivers. How are they doing? Why did they do that? And then when they go to the other school, see the difference. Use that scale of justice. Is it right or is it too much? I don't think he's a guy you play in the slot. I think you utilize him outside. The reason why you don't put him in the slot is this is why. In the slot, I don't think right now his framework, he's strong enough to fight off and to really use his hands and his body, because he really hasn't had to do it too much. Put him outside, because what he lacks in the slot, he will make up with his speed and his savviness and his route running outside. Yes, he may get held up. It may throw off the timing. But he won't completely eliminate himself, because his speed and his knowledge of how to get off routes, get off press, and get himself out of trouble will help him on the outside. Outside has space. Inside does not have space. You have to win immediately. He will win, but I think at times, because he's young, because it's a little bit more physical, he may slow down and think a little bit too much too soon. So I believe that playing him at X is where he can play, because he's a speed guy. He's the vertical threat, but he also can get with you horizontally with underneath routes, drives, snags, jerk right, strike, 7-stop, spray release, quick out. He understands exactly where he is on the field. He knows Thrash exactly who he is. And if you draft him, you need to know who he is. He is a XY receiver, not just a guy with speed, but he also has routes. And usually with a guy with speed, you say he only run 3 or 4 routes. This guy, he can run every route in the route tree, and he's still a young kid, but he's exceptionally smart. And I love this pro day, and I love what I saw. He is definitely a chain mover and a deep threat on your offense once you draft this kid.